It's Big Mama. I'm sorry I have been MIA. Yeah. The popo had not locked me up, y'all. Neither have the crazy, what do you call them? The crazy people? Crazy people. What do you call the people that lock us up? They had not locked me up. I'm shocked, though. I really am. Yeah. Knowing I can't run from anybody. But I have missed y'all. I really have. For those of you that have been praying and asking, thank you so much. I have felt prayers, and I cannot thank you enough. I can't thank you enough for praying. I can't thank you enough for sending me messages, letting me know that you're thinking about me. I can't thank you enough for just staying with this channel, not going away. And y'all had told me, you know, we're here when you're ready to come back. So thank you for that. Thank you for, yeah, I got a doodad. Thank y'all, like seriously. Today is December the 20th. It's Monday. Merry Christmas to any of y'all that, you know, are out there that might not. I don't know if I'll get another one up this week or not. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. I had a treatment yesterday, and I got my B12 injection. So that's a little bit of why I'm just kind of, I'm like, you know what, sitting and not really sulking, but it's almost like a grieving. I feel that's the best way I can describe it. I am grieving. I am grieving for the me I used to be before COVID. Granted, I wasn't in great shape back then, but I was in a little bit better shape than I am now. Yeah, I know it was. Y'all, I spent 15 minutes today seriously looking for CC, our black and tan Dachshund. That dog, bless its heart, has been dead 3 years. And I was going around the house, CC, and it's not like I was saying the name but meaning Doris, or saying the name and meaning Foxy. I was seriously looking for CC. And then it hit me. I realized my little pig, that's what her nickname was, my little pig. My little pig has been dead 3 years. So I had me a good long cry about that. And then I cried because I'm crazy. So, salute. It's water. Salute to all you crazies out there. I know I'm not alone. Heck no. I am so sorry. I cannot get enough to drink. Anywho, it is now 3:50. That man has done called me and let me know that he is going to be late. He's fixing a sweet lady's water trouble. So, I planned on doing like my homemade Chinese. I was going to do the Six Sister stuffed sticky honey chicken. Say that 3 or 4 times fast. Six Sister stuffed sticky. I kind of did it. Anywho, I was going to do that, and then the stir-fried veggies, fried rice, egg rolls, you know, Chinese. Our high today was only 53. It's blistery cold out there. For Alabama, it might be as cold as we see. No, tomorrow our high is like 43. I think, 48. Excuse me, somewhere in the 40s, y'all. But it just occurred to me, you know what? Oh, I was talking to my sister. I was looking to see what that was. I was talking to my sister, and she had made the comment they were having soup. And I'm like, you know what? That sounds so good right now. So I'm like, you know what? We can change that menu, and we're going to have us some soup. I'm just saying. So I've got my eye going. I need to get my tea going too. If y'all are new here, hey horns, how you doing? How's your mama and them? How's your cousin and them? If you're new here and don't know, I married my distant cousin. We found out at the funeral we's related. We're really related, but anywho, that's another topic. I'm getting tea going, and tonight I am going to make simple, easy peasy taco soup. And I can't find my original recipe. Can't find the cookbook that it came out of. Don't know what happened to it. I was looking online, and then I thought, you know what? I know, yeah, that's getting hot. I know where I can find a good recipe. But then it occurred to me that really good recipe, hold on, give me a knife. That really good recipe is in the Fix It and Forget It cookbook. You know, the crock pot cookbook. That occurred to me at 3:30. And I'm like, I can't do nothing in the crock pot now. I mean, not unless we want to be eating at midnight, or 10 or midnight. I mean, you know. So, I got to looking, and it is basically canned goods. I mean, you know, seriously, if you hear a sizzle, I'm putting my ground beef in the pan. I'm just going to do it in my big stock pot. Oh, well, my stock pot's my big one. My Dutch oven type thing. I can't put it in the oven, though, so it's not a Dutch oven. Whatever this pan is called, I'm putting it in there. And it's basically just canned goods. Yeah, I think I've got all my canned goods. It's calling for a can of black beans. It's calling for dark red kidney beans. You could use light red. It's fine. Calling for a can of corn. One recipe did call for the fire roasted, and that just sounded good. But I don't have fire roasted corn. So I am going to be on the lookout for that though, y'all. Let me know. Comment down below, because I would love to know. I got to talk over sizzling meat. I would love to know. Yeah, that is sizzling quick, isn't it? Anywho, comment down below if you've ever used fire roasted corn in a can. And let me know, is it spicy? I mean, I know it would have some better flavor. Well, you know, a different flavor from normal canned corn. I mean, you gotta spice canned corn up. I'm sorry. Extra butter or something. But anyhow, the black beans, the corn, the kidney beans, diced tomatoes, really call for crushed. I don't have crushed. Diced will work just as well. A packet of taco seasoning mix, and 1 packet of ranch salad dressing mix, the powder. I do remember the recipe I used to use called for the ranch. And so this is why I try to keep staples like that on hand at all times. If I wouldn't have had these on hand, or some of my beans on hand, I couldn't at a whim's notice, you know what, it sounds good. I couldn't have done that. So that's why I just randomly pick up, okay, you know what, we're running low on corn, let's get a case of corn. We're running low on ranch, let's go ahead and buy 10. We're running low on this big time. I'm debating about whether getting the packets, which are very inexpensive at Aldi, or getting the big container at Sam's. But I've done that before, and that sucker got hard. We didn't use it as often. Now, I try it at least once a week, usually Tuesday. We have a form of taco night, whether it be tacos, taco salad, the corn tortillas, the just normal tortillas, no matter what it is. We have some form of Mexican. I'm doing this tonight, so I probably won't do tacos tomorrow night. I'm just browning this hamburger meat right now. As soon as it starts getting a little bit, I just have taken it out of the freezer, y'all. So I got a frozen block I've got to deal with. Oh, and an onion. I'm going to cut this guy up and get him in with meat. And I might throw some garlic in there. I was reading different recipes, and that's the great thing about you can make any recipe your own. If you want to add or subtract an ingredient, do it. Try it. You never know. Might be amazing, and then again, you might, I ain't never doing that again. At least you know. So, with this recipe, that's all it called for. But another recipe called for garlic. Okay? I've got minced garlic in there. I might add a teaspoon or two. I'm debating. I mean, I've still got time. I'll add it into my hamburger meat once it's browned. I'm just going to mix up and make everything in this one pot. Well, I'll have a one pot cleanup. Hopefully, maybe we'll have some left over tomorrow night. But yeah, comment down below, what is your favorite soup recipe? And have you added or taken away from like a soup recipe? Soup is one of those things that you can kind of play around with. As long as you got your basics. You need a meat. You need some form of broth or juice or liquid. You're going to need some liquid. Now this is telling me not to drain all those beans. I'm going to drain them beans, y'all. Because that's just nasty. That stuff at the bottom of that can, no ma'am. No ma'am. My grandmother told me don't you ever use that stuff. Ain't no telling how long it's been in there. So, she wasn't much of a canned good person anyway. I guess that's just was the old school. Or when she did start using it, oh, can you believe they put that in a can? Yeah, Grandma, they've done it that way for about 30, 40 years. No, it's new. Okay, Grandma. He didn't argue too much with, well, she was so sweet. I wish y'all could have known my Grandma Olive. She is the one that raised me, especially. And she was the life of the household for sure. In fact, that has been my wish. I wish I could be like Grandma. I really, really do. Just caring. Never a cross word you heard her say. I'm just going to kind of keep browning this block of ice up. It's kind of getting there. I'm going to keep working on this ground beef and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I've got my hamburger meat browned. Let's see if I had to charge my battery, y'all. So, this might be a touch and go situation. Alright, there. Got my hamburger meat done. And yeah, you see a little bit of grease left in it. I drained a good bit wet. Didn't have a lot, actually. Drained some off, and I left some. Remember how I said it was calling for the liquid from the beans, and I wasn't adding that? A little bit of the grease will make up the liquid difference. In fact, it's not a whole lot. This is our beef from half a cow, so he wasn't very fatty. So that's what you're talking about out of 2 pounds. So that's not, honey, down here in the south, you leave a little bit of that grease in there. Alright, so this, I've just added my tomatoes, my kidney beans, my black beans, and my corn. So we're just going to dump that in there. I did save the juice from the tomatoes. So that's going to give us some liquid. I'll put that in the sink. So this is all of our, I did add the garlic while my hamburger meat was browning. I did not go ahead and add my onions, so I'm going to do that now. Technically, I should have had it already in there with the hamburger meat, and I forgot, so there you go. That's half of one cut. I need to go ahead and cut the other one. Oh, we need to add our ranch packet and our taco seasoning packet. So let's go ahead and add that. This looks good already. Now you're going to serve it with your usual taco toppings. I do have corn chips. I've got like the Frito corn chips, the Aldi brand. And then I've got like restaurant tortilla chips. You know, like you would get at a Mexican restaurant to eat salsa. I am going to put salsa on the table. Fat Man will probably add some to his. If I see that I need some more liquid, I might actually add some to this. Like I said, make your recipes your own. If you really like the taste of salsa, throw it in there and see what it tastes like to you. You are not bound by any kind of restrictions with that recipe. Now, I would say if you're just fresh starting from cooking, you might not want to steer too far. Don't mix up too much of the recipe. Go by the basic recipe. And if you want to add maybe 1, even 2 ingredients, try it. Or if you want to take away 1 ingredient, maybe 2, try it. But don't go trying to change up the whole recipe. Now, once you've got cooking underneath your belt and you've been doing it for a while, you know, if you come up with a concoction that you think is good, try it. The worst that can happen is, you know, you can't eat it. No one's going to, you know, that one didn't cut up. Alright, so I'm just going to let this simmer. I'm going to let it do its thing. The other toppings that we'll add with this, like I said, sour cream, the chips, shredded cheese. I've got some olives open in the refrigerator, but they probably aren't any more good. I would venture to say that they are not. So, I probably won't be putting those out. I need to dump them. Do y'all ever let stuff sit in your fridge? You know you need to dump it out. You know you need to get rid of it. But you're like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get to that later today. And then 2 weeks later have passed and it's like, oh crap, that's still in there. I meant to do it. That has been me here lately. Oh crap. 2 weeks later, I meant to. And that's just how I'm rolling. At least I'm rolling. I mean, you know, I'm making an effort. Alright, here's the other part of the onion I've got. Just going to slide it on down in there. And I'm going to find my lid, and I'm going to put my lid on this, and I'm just going to kind of let it simmer and stew and do. Right now it's 4:19, so technically I'm ahead of the game, y'all. Supper needs to be served about 5:30, so that'll give this an hour. Yeah. So I'll be back when it's done.
Well, I haven't got to it yet.
I know. Carol Beth's going to take a bite of her soup, and she's going to tell us what's going on. Whether she likes it, or it looks delicious. Of course, looks can be deceiving. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But hot.
Yeah, it is a bit hot. I had it boiling. I wanted the beans and everything to get good. But yeah, this is, I added cheese and tortilla chips to mine. I'm debating about the sour cream. I do have sour cream over there. I don't have avocado. If I did, it'd be in there. Beth, you don't like avocado, do you, baby girl?
Mm-mm.
No. But it's good. I mean, taco soup, if you haven't tried it, give it a whirl. There are a gazillion recipes on the internet probably look through some of your old cookbooks. I'm sure they might have a form of, or copy mine. I'll leave the recipe down below. I would say link, but I do mine. It's a mixture of about two or three different recipes, depending on what I have. But it's been a while, y'all, since I made it. And I do not remember, honestly, if I put my chips in it or do the side, and usually do like I do soup. I'll lift the soup up and put it on my cracker or chip. I don't know. I did half and half, and Carol Beth did half and half, didn't you, baby girl?
Yup.
Yep. So, until next time, bye, y'all.
Bye.